Welcome to another exciting edition of the Premier League Zone. My name is Anthony Ajulu, and this is your number one family radio station, Inspiration 92.3 FM. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning, and we're here to bring you the best from the English Premier League. We have some news items making the rounds. Manchester City, of course, they are counter-suing the Premier League, saying that people don't like them because they have money. We'll be talking about all of that on the show today, plus all the latest transfers. Julian Alvarez on the news, Manchester United on the news, on the menu as well, alongside Aston Villa and a few other people as well. And you know, it's a Wednesday. The main thing that we do on a Wednesday is our mystery voice. We have that ready. We're going to play it. If you know it, if you get it right, we'll give you the airtime on the show today. So that's how easy it is to win on the Premier League Zone. The gentlemen of valor are all here. Due respect to Charles Chidozie, but the men I work with are gentlemen of valor. Thank you very much. Triple O is here. Triple O, how are you doing this morning?
Very fine, very good as well. And it's another day. It's midweek.
At least you know your fufu today. But then, Bruno, what's going on?
Oh well. Triple didn't eat fufu, but bread and beans is still a very strong.
Not the same effect, but still.
I know, you just ate it now, so the effect is just.
It's building.
It's just building.
So by the time she will reach out, my voice go on low.
Glad to be here, actually.
Anyway, you can be a part of the show. Of course, you can call us on 0700-923-923, or you send us messages on WhatsApp at 081-7313-6193. 081-7313-6193 is the number for you to send your WhatsApp messages to. Right. So let's just get into it. Actually, let's start with City and their lawsuit. Gentlemen, we know City are facing charges of 115 charges for breaching, profit and sustainability rules, financial fair play rules, and all that stuff. Well, City have struck back. Like I said this morning, the Empire strikes back. They have launched legal action against the Premier League over financial rules. Now they're saying that City, they're saying that they are the victims of discriminations by all the teams in all the other teams in the Premier League. They said that the amended rules were approved by rivals to stifle their success on the pitch, and they called it a tyranny of the majority. Now, for those who don't know what it is, it's there was an amendment to the financial rules in the Premier League recently. I think it was last year, something like that, where basically they call it the associated party transaction rule. So they've tightened it up. If you don't know what associated party transaction means, it's a situation where the owners of a club or individuals associated with a club already, one way or another, and then they are pumping money into that club by sponsorship. But meanwhile, this money they're pumping in is from business that they own elsewhere.
Happy and way.
So basically, it's just like, let's use I own a company now, or I own a football club, and then I own another football club, and I own another company, and then I'm saying that company is sponsoring this football club, and I'm giving them money. Meanwhile, it's my company. So it's a way of funneling money into your club without breaching FFP rule. You will say it's sponsorship, you say it's like, this and that.
It's like Ineos.
Exactly.
Sponsoring Manchester United.
Sponsoring Manchester United. Exactly. That's exactly what it's just like Ineos. They have a stake in Manchester United, and then United say they are doing shared sponsorship with Ineos.
Yeah.
They're just pumping money to the club. That's what it is. So that's what City have been doing. A lot of clubs have been doing it. Chelsea have done it before the rules came out. A lot of clubs have been doing it, but the Premier League decided to tighten these rules to ensure that everything is fair and done in the right way. Now, City are saying that all the clubs that have agreed with the Premier League to approve this rule is because they are jealous of City and their success. They are trying to stifle them from getting more success on the pitch. Gentlemen, I don't understand where City are coming from, but let me start with you. Where are City coming from with this?
They're coming from a defensive point of view, trying to pressure the Premier League into basically, let me say, down tooling in terms of whatever charges they have hanging around their neck, and they're looking for a soft landing as well, because as part of the things they've put in that particular breakdown or the document is as well as saying, oh, the fact that you guys are coming after us, we might as well reduce whatever impacts we're having in the community. And the fact that they even dare ask for damages. They're actually requesting damages. See, it all points to the fact that they've already given up on the fact on the whole case from the start. Okay, we are guilty, but you guys are not being fair. City have gone about this the wrong way. That's what I would say, and they've empowered the Premier League to even further, push for whatever questions City have to answer at this point in time.
Triple O, do they have a case? Because look, it's not like the Premier League are not unilateral in their decision making. It's not like the chief executive of the Premier League just comes and says we are doing this and we do it. There is a democratic process before making decisions. This amendment was approved by the Premier League clubs. There's a rule in the Premier League where 14 teams have to agree for something to become law in the Premier League. If only 13 teams agree, it doesn't become law. So if 14 teams are saying, let us amend, and then under the amendment, you are found guilty, and then you are saying it's jealousy, do they have a case?
I don't think they have a case, simply because if City were not the team in question, if this were to be Chelsea, if this were to be Liverpool,
or even in Nottingham Forest,
City would also be part of the 14. They will be part of the 14. And if you remember, there's a rule, I think, whether the usage of VAR or not, from June 6th.
Yeah.
That's a couple of days from now. They'll be voting. They'll be voting on it.
That's what I don't understand.
And when they first had the conversation, some clubs refrained. Chelsea did not say anything. There was a meeting as well where they talked about the cap. Maybe there should be a cap on what clubs would spend and all of those things.
Yep.
Some clubs refrained. Arsenal supported. A lot of clubs supported, but they were not up to 14. So it did not happen. So
pass,
before the owners of Manchester City took over Manchester City, they knew the rules.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chelsea escaped because the rule was not there. If the rule was there, then they probably would not have gone through that route.
Yep.
But it was after the advent of Abramovich. In fact, maybe that was what even led to and Paris Saint-Germain pumping money in and out. So the rules are the rules. Before you joined or before you bought the club, you went through the rules. They have lawyers, so you can't break with call the cry say because they win. You are less concerned, even though at the back of the mind of the rest of the 14 clubs, this they have to, but in plain sight, City broke the rules and they should be punished.
And let's not forget that at Newcastle as well.
Yep.
There was a takeover.
Yep.
But still,
Newcastle cannot spend.
They didn't, go behind the back and spend money or invest money on Newcastle United.
I thought they were going to just give everybody.
The owners of Newcastle United are even richer than the owners of Manchester City. They have it's Saudi money. They are very, very rich, but they cannot, go beyond because Newcastle United are even strained right now. They could be selling some of their top players that they got when the new money came in.
So what does this mean, going forward for the Premier League and then for Man City? What effect will this have one way or another? Say City win their case. What does this mean?
It leaves the Premier League in a very, very difficult situation. Everyone goes out there and says, if City can get away with this, we can get away with it as well. So I think it's it's like being between the devil and the rock. What did they say?
The deep blue sea.
The deep blue sea. That's what it is right now for the Premier League and for Manchester City. If they don't win this case, it becomes a big problem as well.
It becomes a problem for them.
For them.
Will they does it, if they don't win this case, does it expose them?
They'll probably
even more charges and even more.
No, they'll probably head over to the Court of Arbitration for Sports. Because that's where this is going to land eventually.
That's the target.
City
will fight to the end,
and they have money.
Now, whether they have money or not, the rules are the rules.
0700923923923 number to call 08173136193 to send your WhatsApp messages, and we're on Facebook as well. Inspiration FM 92.3. Leave your comments under the live feed. We read them on the show. Tell us know what you think of this City issue. Actually, tell us know where you stand on all of this. Do you think City have a case? Do you think they will succeed with their case, or what do you think if they don't succeed at the end of the day?
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more. Leave a comment